अच्छा जी, बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। दिस इज पायलट फ्रॉम मोहम्मद शोएब अरशद। कल के बाद आज के लेक्चर को कंटिन्यू करेंगे। कल का जो हमारा लेक्चर था दैट वाज कंप्राइजिंग ऑफ सम मैथ्स क्वेश्चंस। इसके अलावा कुछ जनरल नॉलेज क्वेश्चंस के रिगार्डिंग पाकिस्तान आर्मी, एयरफोर्स और नेवी के जो इक्विपमेंट्स हैं उनके बारे में आज हम जो है वो जनरल नॉलेज अबाउट पाकिस्तान डिस्कस करेंगे थोड़ा। अच्छा, ये जो हमारे पास डॉक्यूमेंट मौजूद है ये स्पेशली डिज़ाइन है बाय यूएसएसजीडीपी अकेडमी, और इसके अंदर वो तमाम क्वेश्चंस जो कि इनिशियल के लिए ज़रूरी हैं वो मौजूद है। तो आप में से जो भी इस बुकलेट को हासिल करना चाहता है तो वो नीचे जो डिस्क्रिप्शन है उसमें दिए गए नंबर पे रब्ता करें और उनसे जो है वो ये जो बुकलेट है वो ऑन डिमांड रिसीव कर सकते हैं। फॉर्मली अपने लेक्चर को कंटिन्यू करेंगे। अच्छा, जो अब जो मतलब जनरल नॉलेज रिगार्डिंग पाकिस्तान के लिए जो चीज़ें ज़रूरी हैं उनमें आते हैं जी लिस्ट ऑफ गवर्नर जनरल ऑफ पाकिस्तान। सबसे पहले जो गवर्नर जनरल थे वो पाकिस्तान के थे मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना। He took office in 14th August 1947 और इनकी जो पॉलिटिकल पार्टी थी दैट वाज पाकिस्तान मुस्लिम लीग (PML). और फिर उनके बाद जो नए गवर्नर जनरल बने सर ख्वाजा नाज़मुद्दीन 13 नवंबर 1948। बेसिकली जो ज़्यादातर नोट की जाती डेट है वो है कि कब उन्होंने जो ऑफिस है उसकी कमांड कब संभाली। लेफ्ट ऑफिस को ज़्यादातर डिसरिगार्ड किया जाता है, लेकिन जो टॉप ऑफिस की डेट होती है वो लाजमी जो है वो नोट की जाती है। पॉलिटिकल पार्टी पाकिस्तान मुस्लिम लीग से इनका ताल्लुक था। फिर उसके बाद जो नेक्स्ट सर गुलाम मोहम्मद, he took office in 19th October 1951. इसके अंदर मिर्जा he took office in 7th August 1955। अच्छा, आफ्टर दिस जो गवर्नर जनरल थे दे वर डिसकंटिन्यूड और the new role was introduced that was president of Pakistan. Skandar Mirza introduced, he was the first president of Pakistan. After that, Field Marshal Ayub Khan, he became the first president of Pakistan. After that, Yahya Khan was the first president. After that, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto was the president. अच्छा, इनकी जो पार्टीज है वो भी आप देख लें। सिकंदर मिर्जा रिपब्लिकन पार्टी में से थे। सिकंदर मिर्जा गवर्नर जनरल ऑफ पाकिस्तान एंड became its first president after the 1956 constitution was promulgated, which established a republic. He was deposed in a 1958 coup d'etat by General Ayub Khan, whom Mirza had appointed as chief martial administrator in 1957. Ayub took over the country after 1958 को। अच्छा, इसके साथ जो स्पेसिफिक आप देख सकते हैं वो कलर कोडिंग है, उसके अंदर भी जो टेन्योर है वो क्रिटिकली और कैटेगोरिकली ना मेंशन किया गया कि अच्छा इस टेन्योर में ये हुआ, फिर इस टेन्योर में ये हुआ, इस टेन्योर में ये हुआ। तो ये सब चीज़ें जो है वो बड़ी खूबसूरत तरीके से ना ये बुकलेट डिज़ाइन की है। अच्छा, अयूब खान के बाद चलिए थोड़ा सा अयूब खान को डिस्कस कर लेते हैं। अयूब खान became the president of Pakistan 27th of October 1958. He as a field marshal. Okay, his rank was subsequently continued till 8th of June 1962. After 8th of June, he declared himself the president, and he discontinued his service as field marshal. His rank was field marshal, but now he was the president of Pakistan. Firstly, he was in a martial law. He was continuing as a martial law administrator. After that, he became Ayub Khan, the president. Okay, from 8th June 1962 to 25th of March 1969, he remained the president of Pakistan. He led Pakistan into 1965 war against India. In 1969, Ayub resigned under pressure from opposition and handed over the power to General Yahya Khan. General Yahya Khan, 25th of March 1969 till December 1971, with Bhutto, 20th of December 1971, 13th August 1973, Bhutto resigned as President of Pakistan to become the Prime Minister after the 1970 Constitution was promulgated, which established parliamentary system of government. After that, Fazl-e-Ilahi Chaudhry, he became the President of Pakistan. After that, Muhammad Ziaul Haq, he became the President of Pakistan. Achha, let's discuss some about Fazl-e-Ilahi Chaudhry. Chaudhry was the constitutional president whose authority was exercised by the Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Okay, he was constitutional president, लेकिन जो authority थी वो Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto थी. Chaudhry resigned in 1978 and handed over the presidency to General Zia. General Zia took de facto control over the country by leading the 1977 coup d'etat. He served as the Chief Martial Law Administrator until 1979. He was killed in a plane crash, becoming the only president to die in office. Ghulam Ishaq Khan, 17th August 1988, 18th of July 1993, December, independent Khan took office after the Zia's 1988 death. He attempted to dismiss the Nawaz Sharif government in 1993, but the Supreme Court overturned the president's decision. Khan eventually resigned along with Sharif in an agreement brokered by the armed forces. Wasim Sajjad, he became the acting president. He was from Pakistan Muslim League, and Sajjad was chairman of the Senate at that time. Farooq Laghari, he became the president of Pakistan on 14th of November 1993. Laghari was elected president in 1993 after the resignation of Ghulam Ishaq Khan. Afterwards, Laghari crashed with Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. Clashed with Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. I was also thinking, how can somebody crash with Nawaz Sharif, because Nawaz Sharif also is still in England. Okay, next is, and he finally resigned after being forced by the Conservatives and persuaded by the armed forces. Next was again Wasim Sajjad, same from Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz. Sajjad was the chairman of the Senate at that time. After that, Muhammad Rafiq Tadar was the president of Pakistan. 1st of January, Muslim League Nawaz Singh Tadar was the constitutional president whose authority was exercised by Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. Tadar resigned in 2001. Then was Pervez Musharraf from June 2001 till 2007. Musharraf took de facto control over the country for a couple of years. After that, he served as after that the referendum was conducted, from which he became the president of Pakistan. 1999 Pakistan got defeated. He served as the chief executive until 2002. Musharraf resigned the presidency in 2008 to avoid impeachment. ये हमारे साथ ज्वाइन किया है. काइंडली आप अपना थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन करवाएंगे. के डॉट हेलो के डॉट अच्छा के डॉट ने लेफ्ट कर दिया. After that, after Pervez Musharraf, Mia Mohammad Sumro became the acting president of Pakistan. He was from PML-CAF or PML-Q. Sumro was the chairman of the Senate. After that, Asif Ali Zardari became president of Pakistan. He was from Pakistan People's Party. Zardari was elected after Musharraf's resignation in 2008. The passage of the 18th Amendment in 2010 reduced his vast presidential powers to that of ceremonial figurehead. After that, Mamnoon Hussain was the president. Hussain was elected the 12th president of Pakistan by a comfortable majority and took office on the 9th of September 2013. Okay, the next was the Prime Minister of Pakistan. His name was Liaquat Ali Khan, the first Prime Minister. He was Liaquat Ali Khan. Previously, we were discussing the presidents of Pakistan. Now we are discussing the Prime Ministers of Pakistan. Liaquat Ali Khan, his tenure was 1895 to 1951. He took office on the 14th of August 1947. He left office 16th of October 1951. His political party was Pakistan Muslim League, as designated by Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Liaquat Ali Khan was appointed as the first Prime Minister of Pakistan by the Governor General in 1947. He was assassinated in 1951 and Khwaja Nazimuddin took over the office. Khwaja Nazimuddin, 17th of October 1951, he became the second Prime Minister of Pakistan. He was from Pakistan Muslim League. Nazimuddin became Prime Minister of Pakistan after the assassination of Liaquat. He left the office when Governor General Malik Ghulam Muhammad dissolved his government in 1950. The third Prime Minister was the Muhammad Ali Bogra. 17th of April 1953, he became the Prime Minister of Pakistan, a relatively unknown personality to Pakistani politics. Bogra replaced Khwaja Nazimuddin as the Prime Minister under Iskandar Mirza. As the then Governor General dismissed his government in 1955. Next was Chaudhry Muhammad Ali. He took the office after in 1955. He resigned from the post 1956 due to the conflicts with the Governor General. Hussain Shahid Suhrawardy held the post for more than a year. He subsequently resigned in 1957 due to differences with Iskandar. 12th of September 1956. He was from the Awami League. Next to come was Ibrahim Ismail Chandigarh, 17th of October 1957. Pakistan Muslim League Chandigarh was appointed by Iskandar Mirza after the resignation of Suhrawardy. He remained Prime Minister for almost 2 months. Chandigarh resigned from the post in December 1957. He was the 7th Prime Minister of Pakistan. Noon was elected as the 7th Prime Minister of Pakistan. He was dismissed during the 1958 Pakistani coup. Later, he was from Republican Party. Next to come was 7th October to 7th December 1971. This is all yellow. So probably there was a gap in this era because at this time, I guess Pakistan was in a very sort of a turmoil. So we'll check out that at this era, who was the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Okay. The next to come was Nurul Amin. He took office on the 7th of December 1971. Amin was appointed by Yahya Khan as the 8th Prime Minister of Pakistan. He was also the first and the only Vice President of Pakistan from 1972, leading Pakistan into the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. He became the again there is a gap of some time in between. After that, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto became the 14th Prime Minister of Pakistan on the 14th of August 1973 till 5th of July 1977. Bhutto resigned as president to become the Prime Minister of Pakistan after the 1973 Constitution was promulgated, which established parliamentary system of the government. He was deposed in the 1977 Pakistani coup led by General Mohammad Ziaul Haq in July 1977. Muhammad Khan Junejo, 24th of March 1995, 29th of May 1988. Junejo was from Pakistan Muslim League Independent, elected as the 10th Prime Minister of Pakistan in non-party based elections in 1985. Therefore, he was elected on an independent ticket, but he served the Pakistan Muslim League while before entering in office, and during office he was dismissed by the president after 8th Amendment to the Constitution. Benazir Bhutto was elected on the 2nd of December 1988. She remained till 6th of August 1990. Pakistan People's Party. Bhutto became the first woman in Pakistan to head a major political party in 1982. 6 years later, she became the first woman elected to lead a Muslim state. Ghulam Mustafa Jatoi, 6th of August 1990, 6th of November 1990, National People's Party. Jatoi was appointed by President Ghulam Ishaq Khan as a caretaker prime minister. After that, Mia Mohammad Nawaz Sharif, 6th of November 1990 till 18th of April 1993, Pakistan Muslim League Noor Sharif was elected as the 12th Prime Minister of Pakistan. President Ghulam Ishaq Khan dissolved his government in April 1993, which was later on reinstated by the Supreme Court of Pakistan. Palak Sher Mazari, in between, was the Prime Minister of Pakistan. He was from Pakistan People's Party, appointed by the President Khan as a caretaker prime minister. Mazari term ended when the Supreme Court overturned the presidential order and restored Nawaz Sharif's government. Nawaz Sharif became again the president of the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Sharif survived a serious constitutional crisis while President Khan attempted to dismiss him under Article 58 in April 1993, but successfully challenged the decision in the Supreme Court. Sharif resigned from the post, negotiating a settlement that resulted in the removal of the president as well. In July 1923, Moinuddin Ahmed Qureshi became the Prime Minister of Pakistan. He was a caretaker Prime Minister after Sharif's resignation in July 1993. Qureshi was appointed as the caretaker Prime Minister, after which Benazir Bhutto became the Prime Minister of Pakistan 19th of October 1993 till 1996. Bhutto was re-elected for a second term in 1993. She survived an attempt coup d'etat. In 1995, Bhutto's government was dismissed by President Farooq Lahari in November 1996. Malik Miraj Khalid, caretaker Prime Minister, 5th of November 1996, 17th of February 1997. He was an independent. Prime Minister Khalid was appointed as a caretaker Prime Minister after the dismissal of Bhutto government in November 1996, after which Nawaz Sharif became the Prime Minister of Pakistan. His tenure is from 17th of February 1997 till 12th of October 1999. He is from Pakistan Muslim League. Nawaz Sharif was re-elected as Prime Minister with an exclusive mandate from all over Pakistan for a non-consecutive second term in February. His government was deposed by General Pervez Musharraf in October 1999, and martial law was imposed in the entire country. Next to come was Zafarullah Khan Jamali. He became the Prime Minister under General Pervez Musharraf from 21st of November 2002. He remained till 26th of June 2004. He was for Pakistan Muslim League 2. Jamali was elected as the Prime Minister of Pakistan in November 2002. He continued the foreign and economic politics of Pervez Musharraf, but could not complete his term and resigned from the post in June 2004. After this, Chaudhry Shujaat Hussain, he was again from Pakistan Muslim League. King Shujaat was elected as a prime minister after the resolution of Diwali in June 2004. After this, Shaukat Aziz became the prime minister of Pakistan. 2004 till 2007, Pakistan Muslim League Q. Aziz took the office of Prime Minister in August 2004. He left the office at the end of the parliament term in November 2007 and became the first Pakistan Prime Minister of Pakistan who left the seat after completion of parliamentary term. Next to come was Mia Mohammad Sumro. He became the uh, caretaker Prime Minister from 16th of November 25th of March 2008. He was from Pakistan Muslim League. Sumro took the office as caretaker Prime Minister in November 2007. Yusuf Raza Gilani was appointed as the Prime Minister under the President Asif Ali Zardari. His tenure was elected as Prime Minister in March 2008. He was disqualified from his seat in the Parliament in April 2012 by the Supreme Court for contempt of court. After which Raja Pervez Ashraf became the Prime Minister. He served 22nd of June 2012 till 25th of March 2013. Ashraf assumed the post of Prime Minister in June 2012 after Yusuf Raza Gilani was disqualified over contempt of court charges. After which Mir Hazar Khan Khoso became the caretaker Prime Minister. 25th of March 2013 till 5th of June 2013. He was an independent. Khoso was appointed by the Election Commission of Pakistan 24th of March and took oath on 25th of March 2013. Next to come was Nawaz Sharif, 5th of June 2013, incumbent. He remained in the office, after which uh, his government was beaten by current government, that is PTI, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, and his its prime minister is Imran Khan. Next is the list of the Chief Justices of Pakistan. First was the Abdul Rashid, second was Muhammad Munir, third was Muhammad Shahabuddin, fourth was A.R. Cornelius, fifth was S.A. Rahman, sixth was Fazal Akbar, seven was Hamudur Rahman, eight was Yaqub Ali, ninth was S. Anwarul Haq, 10th was Muhammad Halim, 11th was Afzal Jula, 12th was Naseem Hassan Shah. Then same Naseem Hassan Shah, it was Saad Saud Jan. He was from Lahore High Court. Next was 13th Sajjad Ali Shah, Sindh High Court. 14th Ajmal Mia, Sindh High Court. 5th was Sayyidul Zaman Siddiqui, Sindh High Court. 16th was Arshad Hassan Khan, Lahore High Court. 17th was Bashir Jahangiri, Peshawar High Court. 18th was Sheikh Riaz Ahmad, Lahore High Court. 19th was Nazim Hussain Siddiqui, Sindh High Court. 12th was Iftikhar Muhammad Chaudhary, Balochistan High Court. Same from 20th, that same tenure, Javed Iqbal and Rana Bhagwan Das was the Chief Justices. After this, Iftikhar Muhammad Chaudhary became second time Chief Justice. A.H. Toker and then Iftikhar Muhammad. He became from the Balochistan High Court. Next is the Tasadduq Hussain Jilani. He was from Lahore High Court. Next was Nasirul Mulk, Peshawar High Court. Jawad S. Khwaja, Lahore High Court. Anwar Zahir Jamal, Sindh High Court. Next to come is the Commander in Chief of Pakistan Army. अच्छा, अब ये जो basically जो पिछली जो जितनी भी list थी, they were not very much necessary for you guys to prepare. जो main प्रेपरेशन के लिए जो ज़रूरी है ना, वो ये वाली लिस्ट है कि कमांडर इन चीफ ऑफ पाकिस्तान आर्मी, पाकिस्तान आर्मी का कौन कौन कमांडर इन चीफ रह चुका है फॉर पीएमए कैडेट्स, चीफ ऑफ एयर स्टाफ ऑफ पाकिस्तान फॉर एयरफोर्स कैडेट्स, और फिर उसके बाद जो नेवल चीफ रह चुके हैं फॉर नेवी कैडेट्स। फर्स्ट chief of Pakistan Army was Sir Frank Meserve. He was a general. He served under Mr. Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Douglas Gracie, he was again a general. Muhammad Ayub Khan, he was a field marshal. Field marshal is the topmost rank of any military. Okay, field marshal is the topmost rank. He is the marshal of the whole of the army including air force and navy as well. He is the all in all chief. Next to come was Muhammad Musa. He was a general. Next to come was Muhammad Yahya. He was a general and he later became president. Gul Hassan Khan, Lieutenant General Tika Khan. He was again the president. Muhammad Ziaul Haq. He again became the president. Mirza Aslam Beg, general. Asif Nawaz, he was a general. Abdul Rahim, general. Jahangir Karamat, he was a general. Pervez Musharraf, he was a general. Ashfaq Parvez Kiani, he became a general. Rahil Sharif, he became the general. And afterwards, the current chief of army staff is General Bajwa. Okay, you have to remember this thing. Next is the chief of the Pakistan Air Force, Alan Perry, AVM. He was AVM. Next is the Richard Archerley. He was again an AVM. Leslie William Cannon. He was again an AVM. Arthur. He was again an AVM. MacDonald. He was a marshal. After which, Commander-in-Chief of Pakistan Air Force. First was the of Pakistan. Okay, now came the Pakistan Air Force. It became the Pakistan Air Force, and it was CNC. Okay, before that it was Chief of Air Staff. Now it's the CNC, Commander-in-Chief of Pakistan. CNC. Fifth one is Azhar Khan, Air Marshal. Next is Noor Khan, Air Marshal. Abdur Rahim Khan, Air Marshal. Chief of the Air Staff. Again, after CNC till 7th, Abdur Rahim Khan, people were CNC of, that is Commander-in-Chief of Pakistan. After that, again, Chief of Air Staff of Pakistan Air Force started. First was Zafar Chaudhry, Air Marshal. Zulfikar Khan, Air Chief Marshal. Next is the Anwar Shamim, Air Chief Marshal. Next is Jamal Khan, Air Chief Marshal. Hakimullah, Air Chief Marshal. Farooq Feroz Khan, Air Chief Marshal. Abbas Fattak, Air Chief Marshal. Hafiz Mehdi Qureshi, he became the Air Chief Marshal. Musaf Ali Mir, he became the Air Chief Marshal. He crashed with dignitaries on that airplane. Next became the Kaleem Sadat. He became the Air Chief Marshal. Then became Tanveer TMA Sir, Tanveer Mahmooda Ahmad. Next became the Rao Qamar Suleiman. Next is the Tahir Rafiq Bhatt. The previous one was Suhail Aman, and the current one is Mujahid Anwar Khan. List of the Chief of the Naval Staff. First one was a Naval CNC, Royal Pakistan Navy. James Wilfred Jefford. He was a Rear Admiral. Next came the Naval Chief and Commander-in-Chief Pakistan Navy. Haji Muhammad Siddiq Chaudhry, Vice Admiral. Next is the Afzal Rahman Khan, Sayyid Muhammad Ehsan, Muzaffar Hussain, all were Vice Admirals. Chief of Naval Staff of Pakistan Navy, Hassan Hafiz Ahmad, he was again a Vice Admiral. Next became the Muhammad Sharif, he was an Admiral. Karamat Rahman Niazi, he was again an Admiral. Tariq Kamal Khan, an Admiral. Iftikhar Ahmad Sirohi, Admiral. Yasturul Haq Malik, Admiral. Saeed Muhammad Khan, he was again an Admiral. Mansoorul Haq, Admiral. Fasih Bukhari, he became again an Admiral. Abdul Aziz Mirza, an Admiral. Shahid Kareemullah, an Admiral. Muhammad Afzal Tahir, an Admiral. Noman Bashir, an Admiral. Asif Sandela, an Admiral. Muhammad Zakaullah, an Admiral. The current is the Abbasi. Zafar Mahmood Abbasi. He is the current naval chief and he's again an admiral. Okay, so today we have discussed till page number 50. Tomorrow we'll continue our the class, and we'll start from the first. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to discuss the things that were first in Pakistan. Okay, that is again related to the general knowledge, and you guys should be prepared regarding the general knowledge, because these questions, they hold a chunk of marks. Okay, you should be well aware of the general knowledge, because this is what really means. You have to be very much fluent. Your knowledge should be fluent in this general knowledge, or you can say past studies in general. Okay, so take care, stay blessed, and remember, your hard work is your reward. I'm available on the contact number whenever you need me. You can contact me at that time. The contact would be given below this, below the video, in the description column. You can always contact. I'm available, and you should work hard. That is going to make you excel. Okay, take care. God bless you. Allah Hafiz.